son, ya. Yeah. Travis, where the drums at?
It's real.
Don't you see them?
It's real.
Every time I light one up,
Don't you see them?
I hop in my car.
Don't you see them?
I'm gonna hear something.
It's real.
MLB The Show's coverage of major. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The catcher.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one.
7 o'clock.
And it's fouled away. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The second baseman.
Brock Holt started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game. 2 balls and a strike now. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. At the plate now, Adolis Garcia. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw into second. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
The second baseman.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. White is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So next to bat will be Will Myers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Count 1-0.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Count is 2-1.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. Easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
White is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. Next to dig in, Manny Machado looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And they started with 1 high and away for ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
High in the air out to center field. White able to track it down for the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Nate Lowe. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a liner. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. And now the first pitch. Charlie Culberson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Onto the 3rd floor balcony and gone. Into the box now, Eli White. And he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Here's a
Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
This is the fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Juan Soto becomes the first out here in the bottom of the 2nd. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that brings up Trent Grisham. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The pitch. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming.
1 ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Garcia gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next will be the speedy catcher, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Here's Brock Holt now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into 2nd. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
3-0 to him now. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4. Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Adolis Garcia goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Bottom of the 3rd now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham.
The left fielder.
Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That's a
Might have been
ball.
looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
First baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
2 down, no one on base. And that brings up Austin Nola. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. Ball and a strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Here comes the 1-2.
0-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count. 3-2.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. And a good fastball swung on and missed. Nate Lowe digging in now.
Leading off the
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Bouncer to the left side. Machado is there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Andrelton Simmons is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Count still at 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Liner towards second. So this will be pulled in out there at second. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Fernando Tatis Jr. 3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk. Will Myers is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Now the first pitch. Manny Machado stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Juan Soto to the plate now. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's got it. Simmons on to first as they get the double play. And now in the box, Eli White grounded out in his last at-bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Behind 0-2 now. Grounded to third. Taken in by Machado. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in next, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Last time through was a base hit. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers' leadoff hitter. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. But that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Brock Holt is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, nothing in 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And the hit will be Trent Grisham. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away. And he's back easily. From the stretch. Tommy Pham will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And the Friars are into the hit column. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now back, first baseman.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. Relay to first in. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Calhoun is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Adolis Garcia is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting.
Craig Stammen enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. David Dahl to the plate now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside, the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play. So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And now here's Nate Lowe. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
From the belt. Kicks and deals.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Andrelton Simmons would be next. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. That'll bring up Austin Nola, as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning. Now here's the pitch. Here's Simmons at short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Swing and a flare hit toward right, and that's in there, base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The batter.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Myers. He can't get to it. This one's down. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. In now, Brock Holt as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Nola. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The third baseman, Manny.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Hit to short. Simmons has it, and that's out number 1. Here now is Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error for the Padres so far. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Full count, 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch. And to the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. He bounced out last time up. 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1, here's the pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And this will be fouled away. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Back goes Grisham. He's there to track it down, and that'll... Joely Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now into the box is Trent Grisham. It was a walk in his last trip. Swinging a ground ball to third. Goes in time, and that's out number 1. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes now. I got to count 2-2.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone!
The first baseman,
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Popped up. Culberson in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And stepping in, Austin Nova. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the second baseman, Fernando Tatis Jr. Jorge Mateo will come on now and pinch run here. Quick check on that time run at first. And he's back in standing. First offering. Too low, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, it'll be Nate Lowe trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Here's the pitch. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Andrelton Simmons stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lowe leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 1-1 the count now. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Just out in front of that one. Still 2-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Grisham will reach out with one hand to make it. Ian Kennedy comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Here's Will Myers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. White is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start tonight. And in steps Manny Machado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way.
That's out.
Ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Low for ball 1. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious T-work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now into the box. Ha-Seong Kim flew out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. Jake Cronenworth will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 9.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody pop step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
San Diego down to their final strike. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2. And it's fouled away. Fly ball right down the line in left. Dahl's in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Texas Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Colby Allard earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.